Hi, this is Dennis Folsom. I'd like to tell you about the first session with my new drone. This is a JJRC X5 Epik, it's called. And this is a selfie that I took of myself after I had had a couple of brief test stops without taking any photos or videos. Now this is some of the very first video that I took. Shortly after takeoff, I turned the drone around, kind of panned around the sports field where I was. And there I am, twiddling the sticks. Now at this point, we're going to, I think, come in and land it. I edited a little bit out of this. I was struggling some with the wind. Part of it was me, and part of it was the wind. So I did dance around quite a bit before I finally landed it pretty much on the landing pad. There we go. Now this one is a takeoff. I had moved to a different spot on the field, and so now we're going to fly around a little bit. Now notice that there's quite a bit of distortion to this lens. It's sort of a fisheye effect. It works pretty well when you're looking horizontally, but when you move your vertical angle of view, you get a lot of distortion showing. So part of the secret of getting good videos would be flying smoothly and trying to keep a consistent view. So this was my first time out, so there's a lot of room for improvement. There I am in front of that little shed down there. So we're going to come around here and turn pretty quick. And now we're turning around, kind of going into the sun. There's my takeoff and landing pad in front of me there. So we're headed out again. Now by this time, my battery was starting to get low because I did do a little flying besides what we had here. So I got a low battery warning, and I decided to press the return home button. So it automatically starts back toward where it took off from. So at this point, right about here is where it is moving toward the original point. It was quite high, and I see a tree in the lower left corner. I was a little worried about that tree, so I tried to fight it a little bit. Doesn't show too much in this video, but I was trying to keep it away from that tree. Really, it was fine. It didn't actually go that near the tree. Now we're coming down. And from this point on, I wasn't fighting it. It was the automatics doing it, making the landing. So it comes down, and pretty soon it lands. That's it.